It's May Day. Happy May Day to the working men and women of the world, particularly transport workers and particularly from the International Transport Workers Federation. This is our day, Workers' Day. Celebrate our values, the values of courage, the values of sharing, the values of community, the values of the many and not just a few. This is our day. Happy May Day, and there wouldn't be a better opportunity to celebrate it, even remotely like this, where we can't get out in the streets like we're so used to. No better time to demonstrate the importance of our movement and the importance of our community than in the middle of the COVID crisis, in a world being let down by elitism, in a world being let down by politicians, and all of the issues that they are armed with in our protection. This crisis was put on our working communities by people that did not have the capacity or the care to look after the interests of the community that they purport to serve. So we're going to go out there and we're going to demand the end of social dumping. We're going to demand the end of tax avoidance. We're going to demand the end of the polarisation of wealth around greed and power. We're going to demand the truth and not the lies that we read every day and the misrepresentation, including about you and me and our great working class movement. And around the world today, together with the General Secretary, with the 20 million workers of the International Transport Workers Federation in the front line, with the health workers, in the front line of keeping the world moving. And it doesn't matter if you're in aviation, it doesn't matter whether you're on a ship, it doesn't matter if you're a dock worker, or in the tourist industry, or a railway worker, or a truck driver. All of those workers keeping the world going around the mechanisms that have failed us. Well, we're going to demand our voice, and we're demanding it today. In the midst of this celebration, in the midst of something that we've been doing for generations, in the fight for justice, we are saying we are gearing up again. We are rolling up our sleeves again to make sure that the world that emerges from this pandemic is a better, safer, fairer world for all working men and women and their families and their communities. And the ITF, with you, will be in the forefront. We'll be in the vanguard, an old May Day term. We'll be in the vanguard of the move back to justice and the move back to accountability, the move back to decent jobs, the end of wage slavery, the end of tax avoidance. We're there. This is our moment. Let's celebrate it. Let's go forward. Happy May Day, workers of the world, unite.